The 2020 Toyota Yaris offers a lot more than you might expect from a budget-priced car. Available in hatchback and sedan body styles, this accomplished subcompact boasts the kind of exceptional fuel economy that can save you money over the long haul. Its suspension is tuned to facilitate driver engagement, and while it isn't the quickest at the track, it feels capable in everyday driving. On a less positive note, this Toyota offers fewer driver assistance features than some rivals. Still, it all adds up to a value proposition that's extremely compelling for shoppers who have their sights set on a small car that's economically priced. What's new for 2020? The Yaris hatchback is all new for 2020. As with the sedan, it's now based on a version of the Mazda 2 that isn't sold in the United States. Also, the Yaris adds Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone integration as standard equipment on all models. The base L sedan with the manual transmission offers enough standard equipment to keep most buyers happy. If you prefer the convenience of an automatic transmission, the L trim also can be had with a 6-speed automatic gearbox for $1,100 more than the manual L's price. The L with manual transmission rides on 15-inch steel wheels and comes standard with exterior features such as daytime running lights and power-adjustable side mirrors. Within the cabin, features such as air conditioning, keyless entry and ignition, a manually adjustable tilt and telescoping steering column, and a folding rear seat with a 60-40 split are standard. All models are equipped with low-speed forward collision warning. Engine, transmission, and performance. Front-wheel drive is standard on all 2020 Yaris cars, and motivation comes from a 1.5-liter four-cylinder. This engine generates 106 horsepower and 103 lb-ft of torque. In our testing, a Yaris XLE sedan went from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a leisurely 9.6 seconds. That makes it slower than a Honda Fit we tested. With a manual gearbox, that car made the dash in 8.2 seconds. The Yaris is, however, quicker than a Nissan Versa, which went from 0 to 60 in 10.4 seconds. In everyday driving, though, the Yaris doesn't feel underpowered, and it offers a thoroughly agreeable driving experience. Its suspension tuning is sporty enough to deliver responsive handling, yet it's smooth enough to provide the comfort that can make long commutes more pleasant. Fuel economy and real-world MPG. With the automatic transmission, the 2020 Toyota Yaris achieves EPA-estimated fuel economy of 3240 mpg city/highway. That matches the mileage achieved by the Nissan Versa, and it trails the Kia Rio's mileage by a hair, 33 to 41 mpg. The Yaris's fuel economy dips to 30/39 mpg with the manual gearbox. Today's subcompact cars offer superb mileage, and figures for the Yaris are competitive within this segment. In our time spent with a Yaris XLE, we observed mileage of fancy pants features and fiery performance be damned. The 2018 Toyota Yaris and its subcompact compatriots prioritize affordability and practicality. But other than being budget-friendly, these economy cars are not all created equal. The Toyota has the best standard active safety features in its class but subpar highway fuel economy and cargo space. Its wimpy four-cylinder engine and outdated transmissions deliver lethargic acceleration. At least its compliant chassis provides a comfortable ride and nimble handling. While this not-hot hatch has few strengths and several flaws, there are worse things to drive. What's new for 2018? Following a mid-cycle refresh for 2015, Toyota tweaks the Yaris again for 2018. The front end receives new headlight and grille designs, L and LE trims wear chrome accents, and the sporty SE sports a piano black mesh grille and trim-specific lighting elements. The revised rear end has wider taillights and a lower bumper, too. The interior is mostly unchanged, but L and LE models now feature an updated instrument panel with an LCD display that was previously exclusive to the SE. A backup camera and audio controls on the steering wheel are also newly standard. Pricing. Original MSRP. L. $16,565. LE. $18,215. SE. $19,190. Engine, transmission, and performance. While subcompacts are expected to be affordable and not powerful, the Yaris sinks below the surface of acceptable powertrain operation. Its 106 horsepower 1.5-liter inline-4 and standard 5-speed manual transmission or optional 4-speed automatic are older, slower, and louder than most classmates. Apart from its ability to transport people and property, aka being a car, the Yaris's powertrains turn acceleration and refinement into afterthoughts. Our test car was equipped with the 5-speed manual, one gear short of similar rivals. At least the stick-shift Yaris outgunned the last version we tested with the old-fashioned 4-speed automatic, which needed 10.2 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour. Thankfully, the Yaris was less raucous around town. The manual transmission was also easy to operate, despite long throws and uneven clutch take-up. A supple suspension and respectable agility helped the Yaris escape the worst econobox stereotypes. Although its abysmally slow acceleration and lack of steering feedback will not satisfy hot hatch enthusiasts, the Yaris can be pleasing to drive as long as speed is a low priority. The Yaris SE had impressive ride quality for its class. It isolated harsh bumps well and suppressed minor pavement imperfections. However, road and wind noise intruded into the cabin at higher speeds due to thin glass and minimal sound deadening. Fuel economy. EPA fuel economy testing and reporting procedures have changed over time. For the latest numbers on current and older vehicles, visit the EPA's website and select Find and Compare Cars. Interior, comfort, and cargo. To cut costs, subcompacts such as the Yaris have minimalist interiors with few fancy features and an abundance of inexpensive materials. While this hatchback follows suit, its cabin is an ergonomic haven and surprisingly well built for the price. We've ragged on the interior quality of several more expensive Toyota models, but the mix of materials and sturdy build are above average here. Our Yaris SE test car spruces up the scene with trim-specific touches such as a leather-wrapped steering wheel and shift knob as well as fabric-trimmed front seats with contrast stitching. Still, none of the models offer any truly desirable options. While its cargo space is impressive compared with some two-seat sports cars, the Yaris disappoints even as a diminutive hatchback. Its rivals all held more carry-on luggage behind their back seats and had significantly more interior